Hello and welcome once again to Cities Skylines Snowfall. I've been playing this a ton lately, and I just can't help myself. It's fun. Which is good, which means I get to record it. So last time when we left off, we made this snowy way Mark II. It's actually Snowy Meadows, because if you look, it says Snowy Meadows over here. So, I don't know why I called it Snowy Way. I call a bunch of things way at the end, like Little Industry Way and Industry Way. Maybe I got confused. But in between episodes, I kind of let this area grow in its own way, and it really is coming together. I guess you can see now from up above, we have this half of the island pretty much settled down with roads, and it looks magnificent. I just like the difference. It looks pretty different in certain areas, like Charlotte's Web over here, where the university is. I like the top-down view. You can really see the difference in buildings and where everything is, which I think is cool. And say you're in a plane and you're flying and that's a fast plane. It's like a jet, but you get the drift. It's really cool. So I like this view. I like just going into this view, this free cam mode, and just looking at things. It's really nice, even though the trees are bugging out a bit. But that's fine. So here's the prison. Nothing else has changed. I could put a garbage dump here, so people at the prison could work. Because our prison population are our workers. They are the people who run this shitty job side of our city, I think. They do all the crap jobs that nobody wants. Okay, so I let it run for a little bit. We unlocked some kind of transportation or something. Some kind of power, I think. Maybe it was solar panels, I think we unlocked. Yes, we did. So it's not too big of a deal. Our next goal is a capital city. So we get a new area to purchase, and a harbor, and a cargo harbor. Then after that, it is nuclear power plant. Okay, so and a cargo hub, which is pretty good. And another area to unlock. But after that, what we really want is an airport. That's the big money. That is the big money right there. So how far are we from our main goal? Let's see. Okay, we're about 8,000 people away, it seems, from unlocking the next goal. But we actually can buy a piece of land right now. And I think we'll buy the rest of Happy Fun Zone Island. Let's purchase it. It didn't really cost that much to buy land, I must say. So, something I was thinking about doing to maybe help relieve of traffic eventually is maybe make this road come off as a bridge and go to Happy Fun Zone Island. That way we can have some low-level workers here that can just come and fill the jobs for industry, because there is a bit of a demand for industry right now, and it could help out with the traffic, I think. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll get a road situated so that we can actually not have to worry about it later, which I think should be good. And if we can have it kind of curve in a way like this, that should be good. And I think I really want those arches are going to really make this come together for me if we can get it. I don't know why they're not showing up now. I just had them, I think. Let's see, there we go. Okay, now we just need to make it curve. It seems like it doesn't want to put the arches on a curve. Maybe that's why. Okay, let's have some arches like this. It's gonna kind of go along the coast. I don't know why that bridge is dancing. That's weird. There we go. That's fine. And then now we can kind of have it curve at the end, I think. That should be fine. Right there is good. That way we have nice, even 4 arches, I think. I don't know. It's not exactly the highest bridge. It's getting pretty close to the water's edge. But I think we'll be fine. I don't think the water is going to tip up as much or go up. I think they should be fine. I don't think we have to worry about a flood, because especially with us not even going to bother with a dam, which I think we have. Yeah, we do. We're not going to mess with a dam because it is a disaster for me. Every time I use a dam in this game, I just yell, damn it. It never works. People flood and die, and it's just not the greatest. So what we want to do for this, well, this railroad is a bit of an issue. I think what we could do with this railroad is make it go underground, because that's the last thing we want. is for Happy Fun Zone Island to have its own railroad system above ground when it should be underground. Sorry, train. You're going to be suspended in midair for a moment while I figure this out. So, I think, well, we can have it start above the island a little bit at first. Where am I? Okay. Let's get some train tracks here, and then we'll sort this out. So we'll have it come down. It's going to have to go underground by 1, I think. Should be fine. And it could come this way. Hopefully when we make a metro, it won't be that big of a deal. So we'll have it go right here. I'm not exactly sure how... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's the money maker right there. Okay. That looks good to me. That's a bit of a sleep. Sleep is what I need. That's a bit of a steep slope. They're going to go to the moon going off of this. They're going to come right out of the tunnel. And look at this guy. Chugga 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 choo choo. What happens to him when we hit play? Holy shit. He hit 88 miles per hour and now he's gone. It's like the end of Back to the Future 3. Holy shit. Okay. So that looks a little bit better. And that will actually help us with the whole main road here. We can finally make a main road coming down this way, I think. Well, we probably want it straight. Probably have it come off straight like this. That's not straight, that's curved in a way. We'll have it come off like this. Maybe that's about right, I think. And then now it can curve. That's a bit too much of a curve for me. It's a bit too much of a curve for my taste. How about we'll have it curve up like this? Does that work? How about like this? I need to get this mod that actually, it's like a protractor or some shit. It tells you exactly how many degrees a road is off and everything, which could be really good for me. I usually just eyeball it, and it ends up looking pretty good. There we go. Happy Fun Zone Island now has its sixth bridge, because we're counting these. Well, I don't know, 7, 8 if you count the train track roads. I don't know. Okay, so that's settled for the future. We could think about getting this a bit higher, but I think it should be fine. I don't think anyone's using this road at the moment, which is also fine by me. Oh, so this is looking really good. And we could also have another bridge come off right here, if we need so. I don't think we will. Oh, look at the city at night. Look at this. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I said we were going to go this way, but we'll fill Happy Fun Zone Island, and we'll fill the rest of this island first. This whole island is going to be called Happy Fun Zone. There's going to be nothing here but stuff to do that's fun. Once we get an airport, I think. But for right now, I think what we could do is we could actually fill in this area over here. I think I was going to save this area for an airport, and I was going to put another airport here. So we'll save that for future reference. We could put a district down, calling it an airport, I guess, for the meantime. We'll kind of just go like this. Just so I remember. I remember that it's going to be an airport. Because I will forget and I'll end up building something there, which could be really bad. I really like painting stuff at the district. It's really nice. I'll probably go for a bit of a bigger tool. Shit. And I always end up doing this, which is a big shame. Never use a supersize. Okay. Okay, we'll do Airport Central, I guess. Just so I don't forget. I'll think of a better name eventually. Maybe in between. So that's Airport Central. That's where an airport will be. And we could probably do with the roads, I guess, at this moment. We want some 4-lane roads, I guess, to come out like this. Okay. That works. That's where an airport will be. We'll have a bus station and a taxi station and a bunch of parking garages, which will be nice. Next, we have to fill all this shit up. So, what do we put here? What do we put in these spaces? I think, well, I don't know exactly. So we have industry here. We'll probably want to put some residential in, I think. So I think we will start to do that. Maybe some commercial here might be good as well on the main road. I think we should do that. But this big neighborhood here should probably be... I guess we don't really want any tall buildings. We'll keep this like the better side of the island. And this can be like the crap side of the island. Like a nice, quiet, cozy workplace island with small neighborhoods, I guess we'll go with. So we'll go with a little bit of a crazy kind of road system with the neighborhoods in this area. Should be okay. Maybe some like squiggly roads might be cool. And then we can fill them in with trees at the end. Because I don't want anything on this main road. We'll put trees on this main road and it should be fine. So we're gonna have like a spaghetti noodle shaped road come all the way up here, which I think will look kind of cool. If we could just get it like this. There we go. I'm just going with the flow with the road right now, which I think is working fine. This road can kind of be straight, and then at the end here we can curve it around. We'll connect this road up to the main road eventually at some point. I really just want like this crazy looking neighborhood from up above. We can call it Spaghetti Hood. We'll call it Spaghetti Hood, and I think we should be fine. This is not curving as much as I want it to though. If we're going to call it Spaghetti Hood, we definitely need a lot of curves all up in this shit. Okay, Spaghetti Hood is taking shape. This could be a bit curvy, but that could be the noodle that's not cooked yet. Okay, so we'll have just a bunch of crazy roads coming from all over the place. Just so it looks kind of cool from up above, I think. I hope. Just all over the place. Just no real thought going into the road layout of this neighborhood. Which is completely true. But not actually, because I really want this to kind of look cool from up above. And I think it will. And we will figure that out once people start moving in. We'll have a road connect like that. And like this. I think that'll look like a cool neighborhood from up above. Okay, so let's connect it up over here. We'll get some main road connections along a couple places here. That way people can actually get in here. Perfect. And do we want one right here? I think we do. Just so people can get out of their neighborhood, because as of right now, it's a death trap trying to get out of their neighborhood. It's crazy. I think that is about as many road connections as I want. Okay, now we have to hook it up with heating. How are we doing with power and everything? Doing okay. We need more sewage treatment. And we have one of these bad boys now. One of the bigger, less polluting water treatment plants. Something we need desperately over here. And we could probably do with deleting one of these, I think. Okay. So we'll hook this up. It should be powered. I don't know if this is enough power for it or not. This one windmill. It may not be. How much is this used power-wise? It doesn't really say. Which is weird. I wish it told me. Does it say in here how much power it consumes? Electricity, 480 kilowatts. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's less than megawatts. That should be fine. So, did the sewage treatment... Is it not connected? Is it not working? Is it? It's connected and everything. Is it not working? Do we have to put another one down? I think we do, you know. Okay. Does that change much? Oh, maybe it's not enough power. Maybe that's the reason why. I think so. I think it's not enough power over here. Okay, let's put a couple of these bastards down. Are these not working still? Why won't these work? Sewage treatment is going down, if anything. What is wrong with this? Why is it not working? Are they broken? I think they're broken. They're not working. There's plenty of power. There has to be plenty of power. I mean, come on. Come on. Do we have to bring power lines across the river to get over here? I really don't understand why this is working. Okay, so, you know what? Screw this. They're not working. We don't need these windmills over here. Shit. I want the regular bulldozer. Can I get the regular bulldozer? No, I want the regular bulldozer. Fuck! Jeez! It's like an underground bulldozer and then there's a regular one. Okay, so plan B, we're just gonna go back with these because they seem to work. So if we go ahead and hit play, will they work? Do we need more power? Was power the issue the whole time? I'm losing my mind here. Why aren't they working? I have no clue what's going on. Are they not in the water? Does it even... They don't even need to be in the water. I'm confused now. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put one of those there. And we'll put this here and see if that powers it or not. Because that should be able to power... I don't know why I just did that. That should be able to power that. Just fine. There we go. It's working now. What the hell? What is going on? Okay, we can get rid of these. That was... I'm so confused about that. Why was that not working? If one powers these, we had like 3 of them here for one, and it didn't do anything. And these aren't working either. I think it's the slope. I think it might be the slope it's on. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. It's so confusing. So, can I delete this little floating pipe? It's really weird. How did that happen anyways? Okay, that was weird. Okay, now on to the good old garbage, which we're doing fine with. Medical, fine. Fire, fine. I like to go through and check all this stuff. A 6% crime rate. It's pretty good. Could be higher. It's a little low on my standards. Let's go ahead and see this neighborhood. We do kind of want some dumb people living in these neighborhoods. I'm pretty sure we do have a lot of offices though. But they can fill all the uneducated jobs, which I think should be good. So we're just doing fine. Of course, over here we'll probably have a couple schools here and there. And we'll probably put a metro and stuff. For bus lanes and stops, we're doing okay. Just under 1,000 per week. I feel like that could be a lot better. I feel like we could probably add more stops. I added a bit more stops in these neighborhoods before, while I wasn't recording. But I think if we do this, we might get a bit more just riding the bus. I think people are lazy as hell. And they just don't want to walk a block to go to the bus stop, it seems. Which is ridiculous. If we can get this over here as well, we're just going to put bus stops everywhere and see if it goes up. I'm really generally curious to see if it does or not. Because it seems like that's crazy. And of course, we have Industry Way over here. That should be fine with bus stops for the moment. Bus stops are going everywhere. Every which way. Okay. That just seems odd to me. We have a metro going there? Okay, we do. Should be good. Oh, and our metro line works perfectly for when we have an airport. Because we can put one, like, right here or something. That's great. And I think we don't need another one on this side. Okay. Let's get to building this neighborhood back to where we were. Got kind of sidetracked there with the whole sewage issue, but I think that's fine. We're going to build this neighborhood. That's the last thing I ever do. Okay. I shouldn't say that. Let's go ahead and just follow the road as best as we can. I've got to stick to my logic, after all. You can't get too lazy once the roads get too much of a mess. I did do some shortcuts here and there over time, but I think we're fine. Okay, let's connect that up like that. That's fine like that. Perfect. We'll follow that road, go to that road. That should be good. We'll do this. Bam, bam. I think that's everything. I don't think we're missing a spot. If we are, I'm going to be very upset. I think that should be the whole neighborhood. It looks pretty good. Oh, that's mesmerizing. I could look at that all day. It's crazy. Okay, so what we're going to do is just start painting town green with low density. Even though we actually don't have a demand for it right now, which is funny in a way. So let's actually put some industry away. I just noticed that there's no demand for it whatsoever. We need industry though. So what I will do is I will put industry in. And where do we want industry at? I think probably we'll get some right here. We'll start putting some. Just litter the road right here with industry. And hopefully that should make the demand for industry go down and the demand for residential to go up. Because we do also have demand for commercial as well. And we can let that start to grow. And we can start to put some commercial in here. Maybe a place to go shopping. Maybe a mall. Maybe there should be a mall here. And I think we will indeed do that. I want to try and avoid getting any roads onto this main road here. So traffic doesn't get all wonky and crazy. So what we'll do is I think if I come off this way, it should be fine. I think we'll be good this way. We gotta have our own little mall over here. And we do in fact have a mall. if we can find it. It's in here, I think. Should be. Here it is. We have one of these shit malls, which we could use. I think this will be fine. We could have a shit mall here. We'll have it pretty central, I think. That's pretty dead even. We'll have it right here, and we'll have a bunch of commercial shops around it. But first and foremost, we need parking lots. Maybe we can have, like, I don't know if we need too many parking lots here. We just need, like, the one. Where is it? I believe it's right here. 2x4 parking lot. We'll have a couple right here, which is pretty good. And maybe a park. Maybe we can have a park across from it. We'll have maybe a bigger park or something. A plaza with picnic trees. Like that. That's pretty good. I think that looks really good. And I think we should probably have like 2 parks next to it. That would look cool. Maybe this Paradox Plaza. Just 2 of them right here. Or something of the same size. What are all these? A ski lodge. Holy shit. Cross-country skiing park. Okay, skating rink I've built before. Why haven't I made these already? I've been too busy doing other shit. Okay, so that should be fine. Maybe a sledding hill? No. Ice sculpture park. There we go. That kind of works. Of course, everything needs power, which is a big shame. So, we'll have to get power over here, and we'll also get heating, which is fine. That works now. We just need power, and in order to do that, we're going to have to dot some commercial in and around, I think. We'll put a store here, and we'll actually make this like a bigger store. How about that? That should work out pretty well. And we'll put a corner store here. We'll have a bunch of these 2x2 stores right here, which I think will look good in the end. And then hopefully the demand for the good old residential pops up pretty high, and we can actually start filling that neighborhood up over there. How's it looking? Good? Well, we didn't actually put any... We didn't actually lay it down with anything yet, so shit, that's my bad. Let's paint it green. Like I said, I didn't want to actually put anything on the main road. We're going to put trees around this neighborhood. So, let's go ahead and do this. I think if we just meticulously get the green where we want it, we should be fine. It seems that the snowplows are having trouble keeping up going down Spaghetti Avenue, I guess we can call it. We can have one of them called Spaghetti Avenue. I don't know if I want to actually put some high density residential like in the middle of this. I might. It could be like a complex or something. I think we will though for the moment. I think it might look cool. Just like to have this huge towering core over everything else. Let's go ahead and go around like this. People will start to move in, which is good. And hopefully they can get power. They have heating, which is, well, all they should need, to be honest. As long as they're not cold and freezing, we should be okay. We should be just fine. So we'll let this grow for a little while, which I think is going to be good. We'll finish off the rest of the other little area we are making, which I don't know what to call it. I know what to call this, though. We'll call it and name it in a second. We'll call it... Well, actually, I forget what we were going to call it. Something about spaghetti. Spaghetti Hood. There we go. That's what it was. It's called Applegate Hills at the moment, but that is completely wrong. Steve Jobs does not live here. Whoop, came off the road there for a little bit. Okay. There we go. We can now call it Spaghetti Hood. There we go. Spaghetti... Can I even spell spaghetti? I think I could. And I think I did. Hood. Where are you from? I'm from Spaghetti Hood. That's where I'm from. So that should hopefully fill in pretty nicely. Everybody needs power. Everybody wants some. I want some too. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put like this right here for right now. And we'll put this right here for right now. Just so people can get power. And until everything hooks up in a way. Ah. Brilliant. Okay, I think next episode we can continue sprucing up the places over here. Maybe get some bus lines in. Maybe another bus station. Like I said, over here where we're going to make an airport. This neighborhood can get filled in. We can fill it around with trees, which will be very nice. We can fill this up a bit more here as well. I don't know what we're going to call it. Maybe we'll have like a park here, which will be pretty nice. Like a nice barrier zone in between the industry. And starting to fill up. it's actually starting to fill up this whole island, which is going to look pretty good. I mean, this already looks really good. That could be my desktop wallpaper. I mean, that's cool. It's just nice to build something and see it working. I put a roundabout here, by the way. I don't know if it's working or not. I'm not sure. If we speed it up, I think it should be fine. It's working, kind of. It's a bit of a traffic jam, but I can solve that in between episodes, I think. It's working for now, though. But hey, it looks good. So, I bid you adieu once again. Next episode, we'll continue sprucing up Spaghetti Hood and maybe the mall zone and the Mall of Moderation. We'll spruce that up, and then we'll make some more neighborhoods over here. Our working class is going to be on this side of the island, I think. So it kind of like spreads from high buildings down to smaller buildings, to industry, like they're our workforce, our lower class, which is going to be good. It's going to fill up pretty nicely. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.